Have you ever wondered how many nonprofit organizations operate in Arizona? Would you be shocked to learn that it's over 28,000? The ASU Lodestar Center's research team analyzed data from the Internal Revenue Service to find these 5 big numbers about Arizona nonprofits. Number 1. The IRS listed 28,379 nonprofit organizations in Arizona as tax-exempt. They range from tiny groups supporting local swim clubs to giant healthcare organizations with billions of dollars of revenue. This number includes national organizations headquartered in Arizona, such as the Make-A-Wish Foundation, but that means it also excludes organizations that operate here while officially headquartered elsewhere. While the IRS reports just over 28,000 nonprofits, the data we have about them offers an incomplete picture. More than 5,000 religion-focused nonprofits, ranging from small churches to megachurches, are not required to file forms listing their income and assets. Additionally, any nonprofit organization with an annual income under $25,000 is not required to report income and assets. This accounts for 13,000 nonprofits, which is nearly half of the nonprofits listed in Arizona. When combined with the 5,000 religious nonprofits that are exempt from filing income reports, over 18,000 of the total nonprofits in Arizona are not required to report their income and assets to the IRS. Number 2. The National Taxonomy of Exempt Entities, NTEE, divides nonprofits into 26 categories. Of those 26 categories, religion-related spiritual development nonprofits greatly exceed any of the other categories, with a total of 5,292 organizations. The next largest category, according to the NTEE, is nonprofit education, accounting for 4,287 organizations. These include organizations such as private and charter schools, parent-teacher organizations, and more. This brings us to our third big number. Of the over 28,000 nonprofits in Arizona, nearly 22,000 can be grouped into a bucket we call core nonprofits. When we analyze the nonprofit sector, we use 4 key groupings: healthcare, education, religious, and core, our catch-all category for everyone else. According to the IRS data, there are 5,625 reported religious nonprofits, 359 healthcare organizations, and 483 educational nonprofits in Arizona. Number 4. Maricopa County accounts for 16,610 nonprofits, over half of the total organizations. Of those, only about 5,000 report their annual income and assets to the IRS. The county with the second greatest number of nonprofits is Pima County, which is home to 1/6 of the nonprofits in the state. Nonprofit distribution closely correlates with county population, which could be an indication that nonprofit services are mostly delivered in their home county. Number 5. Our last big number has to do with the amount of income reported to the IRS by Arizona nonprofits, $58.2 billion. Because of the limited number of nonprofits that are required to report their annual income and assets to the IRS, it is difficult to estimate an accurate amount of money that is in the nonprofit sector. Of the 28,000 nonprofits in Arizona, less than 9,000 reported their income to the IRS. That total was $58.2 billion in 2022. When we analyzed reported income by our 4 subsectors, we found that 7,798 organizations in the core nonprofit category reported income to the IRS and had a median income of $180,146. Nonprofit healthcare had a median income of $1.46 million. Education had a median income of $2.96 million, and the category of religious nonprofits was not required to report income. Arizona's nonprofit sector is vast, with a huge variety of size, mission, and scope. We hope that this video provided helpful insights into the 28,000 nonprofits in Arizona. In other videos, we'll look into nonprofit wages, economic impact, and more. Subscribe to this channel to continue learning about the nonprofit sector in Arizona and our Scope of the Sector project.